Hi.
Let's just finish this.
What?
Let's just finish this and get it over with.
Someone's being a party pooper.
Someone wants wings.
I'm sad.
Hey guys. Zarek, just order the
You gotta
wings.
we gotta bring up the energy. This is the first episode
Stop.
of 2021.
No, really, Zarek, you cannot be like this for the first episode, sir.
Welcome back to the I Don't Know Bro podcast, the only podcast on the internet that throws a timber
That you
tantrum.
can't get wings.
Welcome to 2021, people. Hopefully we got some cool things planned for this year, like not being stuck in our houses and wearing bullshit masks
And eating wings.
and eating as many wings as you can fit in your mouth.
I'm going to master wings this year.
Oh, that's not where I thought that sentence was going.
Same. I was like, this is how we're starting?
Derek's bringing the fire for 2021.
Okay, so last episode was a recap.
Yeah.
And we have to finish this recap because there is a whole lot of notes.
So we covered the first 10 episodes that we have notes on. Thanks to Miss Keeks over here. Goldemort.
Hey guys. Goldemort here.
She back.
8.
So we have 18 episodes to go.
18.
And so far, I hope everybody's enjoyed this because
too, guys.
I really loved it.
And this is my first time being on a podcast. I'm nervous.
Yeah. And
This
she's
is your
doing-
second episode.
Well, okay, this is my... oh, shit. You're right. Can we just edit that part out?
No. It's fine. I got to edit out your name enough.
Okay. Oh, my God. You guys are assholes.
Wow. Get out.
Bye then.
Okay.
Excuse me. Let me correct myself. This is my second podcast, but the previous one was my first because
Yeah.
one comes before two. I'm just kidding.
Normally math geek.
I was really nervous that podcast, so I hope I do better.
Yeah. If y'all think
This
that
one.
the Goldemort is killing it, leave it in the comments, please.
I don't think she is. I'm leaving a comment.
Bet.
That's what's up.
Okay, so picking up from last week,
Okay.
episode 11. What do
Oh
you
my
have
gosh,
for us? What did
episode
we
11.
do this time?
Okay. So this one's kind of gonna get deep real quick.
Okay.
So I know y'all were essential during the whole like lockdown
Mm-hmm.
thing. I was not an essential employee. So I just want to say real quick, quarantine isn't fun, Zarek.
it's not.
I know because I spent 5 months doing
Holy
Yeah.
crap.
You got 5 months of quarantine?
Yeah,
I
I
had
would-
2 weeks of quarantine
I
because
was
of
in-
someone else.
Yeah, that's my
it.
bad.
So I was in quarantine for 5 months basically because I wasn't working because I wasn't essential. So
Can I also just say sorry to interrupt, but
Oh,
you
no.
probably wouldn't have gotten quarantined if you would just stop fucking touching me all the time.
This
quit
is
touching hunters.
He would
Zarek.
walk behind me at work and drag his whole hand across my back, up my head, like
Oh my gosh.
And his customers get
Oh my
so
God.
uncomfortable.
Oh my god.
his customers, me.
Okay.
He's always a little clammy,
cannot.
and I'm like, why did you just snail trail the back of my head with your wet ass
Ew,
palm?
bro.
He's never been brave enough to ask why my palms are wet.
I don't want to know.
Oh my god. Could you imagine if he just came and like smacked his hand on
And
the
like
back
this
of your
white
head?
sticky
It's meat
stuff.
sweats.
No, not meat, not the meat sweat.
I'm about to order wings.
Wow.
Oh.
And I'm going to eat them during
Should
the
we
podcast.
recap what happened off air?
You know, honestly, he
It's
has
your
been for starters, no. What you're not gonna do is blame Keeks.
It is 100% your fault.
Because
we
for
are sitting here
starters,
going through the menu, getting ready to order wings. Then, as I'm getting ready to order wings, I'm not going to eat.
let me just explain.
I don't
It's
even know
because
why.
I'm indecisive for one. Zarek knows this. For two, the original meal deal that we clicked on wasn't what we originally thought. I do not eat boneless wings
Okay, so that just ruined it all.
unless it's a chicken nugget. What?
It is a chicken nugget. That's what a
Basically-
boneless wing is.
Hey, Ian, you want
I
some
don't
wings,
like
bro?
that they
Are
call
we
boneless. Just call it a fucking chicken nugget then.
See, even he would love some wings.
I asked for you to order the wings for my husband, didn't I, Hunter? You heard, and he was like,
Hunter, whose team are you on right now?
He was like,
I'm just
Derek
gonna
was like,
say I'm gonna be
"No."
on my side. I have a recorded conversation, and I don't. We'll play a clip.
Zarek was like, no,
The
it's
death
fine.
glare that
I don't want it anymore. Like,
You're the one that said it,
get
bro.
out of your. No, after I was like, okay, then order it. You made me feel pressured. I was like, okay, no, order it, please.
There
I
was
don't
no
want you to be
pressure,
upset.
it's wings.
And then you were like, no, it's fine. I don't want him anymore. Huh? I'm just gonna go over in
Can
my
you
corner.
see that
Huff.
your fighting is tearing this family apart?
Hey, you have a garbage disposal, right?
Yeah, you want to put my hand in it?
You threw my cookie away.
I mean, the sponge saved it, but I don't know if you want to eat off of that.
You better not.
I wouldn't. It's gross.
You don't want to know where he puts that sponge.
Butt cheeks. Anyway, so how do you think it gets so squeaky clean?
Look, it's only dirty after 10 seconds.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Okay, if I hand a French fry to a homeless person and then back to you, are you gonna eat that French fry?
I gotta cash out myself money because evidently I threw away my bank card today.
Shut up.
Good job.
For
Derek.
real?
You didn't hear Cassidy say that? It was in the bag.
Like briefly, but I wasn't really paying attention. What happened?
So I sent him. He had went to get drinks right when he came back. I was like, "Hey, bro, here's my card. Just run over
just
there
like
to
today at
Golden
work
Chick."
or
Yeah,
what?
today at work. And then he comes back with the bag of Golden Chick, and I grab my food and I sit down and eat, and I throw the bag in the trash. Like,
Uh-oh. Hopefully, it'll still be there by the time. Did the
It
cleaners
will.
come today?
no.
Okay.
I mean, if not, the bank prints it out right there. So
Oh, really?
yeah, so I can
Oh,
just
yeah,
go
I
get
have
a
to
new
wait for
card.
like 2 to 3 weeks from.
Yeah, no, the bank prints it out right there.
You're blessed.
Or I
Hunter
can
has
just
some more
keep-
of those cookies in the freezer. I'm not over you throwing my damn cookie in the garbage disposal.
I'm not over you ruining my wings.
For starters, no one ruined your wings. You're being a baby about the whole
you're
entire
ruining my
situation. You
life.
big man child. Chill out. Order your wings.
We're bringing great vibes into 2021.
You know what? Yeah. Cue party music. I'm just kidding.
I have. What kind of party are we at? If this is the music that's playing, what kind of party is this?
70s. Everybody's wearing bell bottoms with high heels and fish in the high.
Everybody's touching everybody's generals in private.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm skating somewhere. I don't know. With my afro. I'm just skating around.
I love that. It's Goldfinger up in here.
Hey.
So, where are we?
Okay, so back to what I was saying. So obviously
You said we were going to get a little deep, and all we did was get into an argument.
I know that argument was deep.
This is so confusing.
So so being in quarantine for 5 months, I really did my very best not to go places that I didn't need to go.
Okay.
So like if
a
it wasn't
responsible person.
yeah, I really, really tried. And that was very hard for me because I'm a really social person and I just miss the hell out of my friends. So,
Yeah.
and since I wasn't essential, my son was home with me that entire time and he's 2.
Did he live?
He did.
Okay. I know some parents are like, I'm going to kill my kid if I can't get out
I
this
mean,
house.
you know, he at the time he was 1. He had a birthday in September. But
Right on. Happy
was-
belated.
aw, thanks. I'll pass the message.
Right on.
But it was really hard because, you know, he has no like sense of time and things. So some days he would have me up at the wee hours of morning. I wasn't really sleeping that well.
No.
And then, I'm a monster with no sleep. And then just being inside all the time by myself, I was just like, man, like this is hard. Like I wasn't always by myself, but a great majority of the time I was because Ian, he was essential, however you want to say it. And so he would be off at work. And then my other kid, like since there was no school, he would just be asleep most of the day.
Yeah.
He's my kid brother, but so it was just like I was just home by myself all the time, aside from Adriel. Have you figured out your wing situation yet?
Yeah. Mind your
glad.
business.
So anyway,
So yeah,
I
it was
didn't.
tough.
Yeah,
chilling
it
by
really
yourself.
was, and I didn't realize how much of an impact it would have on me. Just being like by myself all the time, really getting out and exercising, and just having a little bit of outside.
Get
time.
out of my house. Sorry. He said blue cheese. That's
Yeah.
not an option.
I can't with blue
It's
cheese.
so
He knows.
nasty.
He knows how I feel about blue cheese. That is so disgusting.
That's awful.
I'm here with
Sorry.
you. Put it there.
Yes.
Boom. So like, yeah, getting out and being able to like walk and get some sunshine and stuff really, really saved me. And I also would take my son out, you know, and push him in a stroller and things because it was just really hard on my mental health. So,
Type in your address.
Okay, moving on to something a little lighter. Paper straws are ridiculous.
Yes.
Yeah, those are an abomination. I don't care what anybody says.
I just
Did you
can't. Like,
fart?
F the turtles. No.
no.
I swear I heard of. What the hell was that?
Was that up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my neighbor drops their phone every hour on the hour.
That's crazy.
They do something, or maybe it's a dog. I don't know.
I'm for saving the turtles, but paper straws are just it's like they get
It shouldn't
soggy.
exist so fast.
Yeah, and then it just ruins your drink. Like you just want to enjoy your nice cold drink, and it's a ruiner.
Yeah. It adds a weird flavor too, and
does.
when it like rubs on your teeth.
Oh yeah.
Like when things rub on your teeth, that's another pet peeve. Is like that bothers me.
I can't.
Yeah, paper straws suck.
Big ones.
You're an asshole. Okay, moving on to 12. I'm just gonna.
Did you get it?
It won't let me put my apartment number in.
Good.
Are you
'Cause fuck you,
serious?
Derek.
Well, none of y'all are gonna get to eat then.
It's okay. I'll feed Ian when we get home. Don't you worry about it, baby.
He looks sad as shit.
He's not even paying any attention. He's just
Dry
in
ass
his
food.
phone. Oh, it's never dry.
I am uncomfortable.
What do you always say? I need an adult.
Just jokes. Just jokes, folks.
It's not.
He's so into that phone. He's not hearing anything. Okay,
Anyway.
here we go. Okay, so at one
I
point,
don't think we've ever had a husband and wife situation on the podcast.
No, I don't think we've ever had a situation where you can't type in your apartment number.
Bro, it's not my fault that this website sucks. Get
That's
it together,
karma.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
that's karma for you because you've been a dick this whole time. I also just want to say we got we're in that fresh stage of marriage, but we've been together a hot minute though. So.
Who?
Me and Ian.
Oh, I was like, I'm confused.
But it's been a great
Yeah.
like. Of course, we've had our trials and things like that. But
Absolutely. How long have y'all been together?
what is it, like 7 years? 7
Yeah,
years.
that's beautiful.
And we got married in October.
Dang.
Yeah.
So that is pretty fresh.
Yeah,
Nice.
it really is. I'm gonna try and like wait it out for the alimony, but I'm just kidding.
Oh, wow.
I'm just kidding. I should have married him a long time ago. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, because now you have a lot more
A
time.
lot more time. I'm just playing. I love that guy. He knows it. Okay, so I've been on a plane once. I went to Florida, and I spoke to at-risk youth and group home students.
Oh,
or
what?
group home students, group home children. Yeah, it was
At risk for what?
I guess I don't even know if calling them at risk is even a like good way to put it. It's just basically kids like growing up in foster care and just like
Less than ideal
situations.
childbearing conditions. Okay.
Yeah, less than ideal situations.
Child rearing, sorry.
Yeah, like I don't want to I don't want to call them at risk because I don't want to like stigmatize now that I'm thinking about it. Like
Yeah.
I don't want to call them like at risk youth, but I
mean that's what literally the state system refers to them as.
yeah. But
Not
yeah.
that we're doing.
Badass kids.
Yeah, no. It was a really beautiful situation. I really enjoyed myself.
What did
and
you speak about? Like that's really cool actually.
honestly, I man, I wasn't prepared for you to ask me what I spoke about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Are you finna cry? Yo, I twitched.
I'm not gonna cry.
She finna cry.
No, I'm not.
Hey, turn the volume up. I want to hear these tears fall.
You're such an asshole. No, I don't know if you know how like
Your
you hear
voice is getting raspy.
you know how you hear people talk about like
You know how when
Taking-
you finna cry, your throat tightens.
Shut
up.
up.
stop it, Zay. Taking like seeds and planting them.
Yeah.
So basically, like I just took a really like horrible, bad situation that I came from, and just went and talked to them about how you can come out of it no matter what, you know, because I feel like that sometimes you're just put in these situations that you don't have any control over,
right?
And especially if you're a child, you know, the vulnerability of that is just
it's crazy, right?
Zarek, I'm going to kill you if you don't quit. That just being in situations where you have absolutely no control, and you know, you just go through things and you grow and you learn from them. And I feel like in the situation I was in, like there's two different
paths you could have taken.
Really, like you could have either let it make who you were gonna be, and you know, just take a bunch of wrong turns, or you could say, okay, this happened to me, but I'm not a victim, I'm a survivor, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna go and kick life's ass now, you know? So it was basically it was basically one of those situations. It was a really beautiful experience. I think it also humbled me a lot too, though, and just having kids come up and be like, I went through that same thing, and I thought that other people didn't go through that, or like that happened to me too. And I'm just like, it's really nice to hear someone like, you have a really beautiful life and you're living, and you didn't let that make you not be a good person, or like let it bring you down. And it's like, nah, I'm very blessed.
Like a lot of people feel like that they're totally stranded and alone,
right?
Without any kind of representation or
definitely
somebody to relate to, like,
I wish that
it's important for people to talk about their bullshit, because dude.
And I feel like the situation that I was in, it's a very sensitive situation, sensitive subject, and it's so taboo, like that people don't talk about it. But you know, like a lot, you're hearing a little more about like human trafficking and things like that. I'm not saying I was trafficked, that's not what I'm saying, but kind of something that happened to me is something that happens to those people that are being like trafficked and things. And honestly, like if when I was younger, I just had someone to sit across from me and just say, hey, I relate to you. That same thing happened to me too, and it's not your fault.
Yeah, that's a big one. It's not your fault.
Yeah, it's not your fault. And like, it's okay. Like this, it's not okay, but you're not alone in it, because for a very long time, that's how it felt, you know? So aside from, you know, being in it with other, like experiencing those things with my siblings, like, and even then it was my own like stuff still, even though you're like other people are experiencing it, like you each have your own experiences.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, that happened, and it was probably one of the greatest things that I feel like I've ever like done, and like a really like a nice accomplishment, I guess.
Right.
So yeah.
I mean, I've always come up with like everything that I've been through. Like I try to do that same thing with people, is relate and let them know that they're not alone.
Right.
And there was a point that I had, my brain sucks. Yo.
I'm listening.
You
want wings, right?
No. It was so good, and I'm dumb.
No, you're not dumb.
Yes,
you got
are.
it.
I am.
You're gonna you're gonna remember it.
We're both dumb. I mean, we got an amazing podcast. It kind of makes us dumb.
I'll take it. But I don't know. That's the same thing. Like you're put on this earth to help other people go, get through it. You know what I mean?
The part, you know, what bothers me the most though is like, because I kind of feel like it's the opposite of what y'all are saying. But what bothers me is when people get mad, or people make these dumbass decisions, or they're living their lifestyle a certain way, and then their excuses that nobody understands.
Oh yeah.
That's what bothers me, is because when you're doing your dumbass decisions, the last thing on your mind is if somebody understands why you're choosing to do stupid shit.
Yeah.
Because nobody has to understand you while you're doing that dumb shit you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I am probably one of the most misunderstood motherfuckers I know, but I've never let that be an excuse on why I'm fucking my life up.
Yeah, I feel that 1,000%.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody has to understand you for you to do your schoolwork. Nobody has to understand you to choose right from wrong.
Preach.
That has nothing to do with somebody else understanding.
No, I completely agree. And I literally try to tell my my little brother. Our relationship is really rocky sometimes, but I love my brother to pieces. Like, I actually adopted my little brother when I think I was 22 and he was 11. And it was just...
Wait, you can do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So it's like a program that you do. And so you can adopt your siblings. So actually my two of my sisters adopted other siblings. Well, my sister Naja, she tried to adopt our sister Ashley, but she ended up going with foster parents, and it's working out.
Yeah.
And then my twin brothers were adopted by my sister Michaela, and man, they were all very blessed. Like you go through the program, and basically, they help you to do that. I will say I had him, man, he was probably 11. I think I adopted him though when he was 13. I think we went through at least 3 years, I believe, of like foster care and all that stuff. And it's a lot. It's very like grueling and paperwork and, but man, like getting through that and like coming out on the other side, no matter how crazy we drive each other, it's just, I'm just like, I love him no matter what.
Yeah,
like, even though sometimes you want to just like choke the shit out of him.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I refuse to let him do, because I'm not going to do it. And I'm just like, okay, I'm not going to let him do this either, is I will not let him use his situation as a crutch.
Right.
Like, the reason why I'm
feel
this,
sorry for yourself.
yeah, like the reason why I'm this way is because I'm this way. Yeah, or is because this happened to me. I don't want that, because when we all got out of our situation, I think for a little while I was like, oh, poor me. And then with the help of therapy, and if you can get therapy, I highly recommend therapy. I had a wonderful therapist.
Hear that so much.
I had a wonderful therapist. If you can afford it and you have the resources for it, do that shit. And we basically, she called it unpacking your backpack. And like, so we unpacked my backpack, and I was like, okay, this is why, and it just helped for things to be so much clearer. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop doing this, because I'm not a victim, I'm a survivor. Like, like,
Ooh,
I got through that.
Say it again.
I'm not a victim, I'm a survivor.
There it is.
That needs to be on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
But
well, I'm gonna say right now, like, I already want to have you back on another episode. And we can talk about this later, but if you would ever be okay with talking about that, because the person that's sitting in front of me right now, just with as vague as you have been, just with your current, or with that situation, like, it sounds like it was a big ass deal, and I know for a fact, like, I can see it in your eyes that it was.
It was
but the person that's sitting in front of me, like, until you said that, I would have never guessed.
Oh, thank you.
So like,
you're not the only one to say that, but
so either you're A, good at hiding it, or B, you've experienced some incredible growth that people need to learn from.
Definitely experienced some incredible growth. Like, I'm
beautiful.
very, I feel so blessed. Like, oh, man, I'm blessed. I don't want to get emotional on here, y'all, but no, I'm really.
I told you she gonna cry.
I'll make you cry.
She gonna cry when she gets in the car.
But no, like, I really feel like it was people along the way too, like friends and family. Like, I just had like just incredible people around me, and I was just like, damn, I could make it through anything. And above all else, like, God really, like, I feel like, I honestly look back at that situation, and I feel like I would not have made it through that. Like, I don't know how, like, but yeah, I definitely, we can do this another time. Like, we can definitely come back on that. And like, I'm down.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, on to the next one, because I feel like I got off on
where we at?
I got off on a tangent. We're in the middle of at the end of 12.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
She looked at me. I don't like this.
Remind me to never go skydiving with Zarek. What psycho starts peeing in the middle of skydiving unless it's an accident? Like, what the hell?
I
like,
just
no.
wanted to see what would happen.
Exactly. No. You jump. If we do, you jumping first.
Exactly.
You don't want to be behind that.
Up.
Oh shit.
You damn right. I'm going first. I'm peeing on everybody behind me.
Nah.
I'm jumping on my dick.
We not.
I'm peeing on everybody behind me. And I'm diving back first like this. I'm trying to write my name in the sky.
I imagine that
But you know what's funny? The funniest part
Dick
about
whiplash is not a fun feeling.
But the funny part about it is, like, your first jump, you tie it to someone. So you know how mad them motherfuckers gonna be.
Can you imagine Zarek's shit is just like
Swinging it around, swinging it.
Okay.
You can't do that.
Oh my god.
It's a vagina.
You know the way down.
13. Okay, that Taco Bell comment, I don't know who made it, but it was so out of line. Like,
which one?
Talking about how Taco Bell is authentic Mexican food. How dare you?
Oh, it was
that was a customer, and
Yeah.
it wasn't even Taco Bell. It was, they said Chili's. They were like, I love.
Chili's. I thought it was Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my
They're
God.
like, I love.
No,
No, we
Mexican
did talk
food.
about Taco
almost
Bell because it got
positive.
voted best Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, I'm almost positive
Okay,
that
yeah.
y'all spoke on it. And I was like,
Yeah.
how dare they?
Yeah,
That may
Taco
have
Bell
been
got
it.
voted
I
best
almost,
Mexican
I
restaurant.
almost skipped that whole episode. I'm just kidding.
There
But
was
Taco Bell's pretty
another-
good, though.
There was another.
If you want to shit.
These two ladies at Chili's one time when I was managing there, that were like, I love the authentic Mexican food here. I'm like, bitch, you're eating a Southwest egg roll.
Right.
Did you hear that
authentic
second
about
word? I said egg roll. That's not a Mexican
That's so
thing.
confusing.
So what's authentic about that?
Nothing. It's chicken and cheese wrapped up
Right.
in phyllo dough. Like, you're not.
With a little bit of
Calm
corn,
down.
with a little bit of corn and beans
And black
in there.
beans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calm down now.
God. The
You
only,
can throw corn and black beans in
In
anything, and it's
anything.
Yeah.
Southwestern.
The only
Yeah,
thing
really.
that's Mexican about that is the diarrhea you get
Right.
out.
Oh my gosh. Okay. My favorite Nintendo games were Mario Bros. And Balloon Pop. I
Balloon pop.
love
Balloon Pop. Oh
This
my
sounds
gosh.
boring as hell.
It was so fun.
I'm about to go pop these balloons.
So it's birds, right? And you have to pop everyone else's balloons before they pop your balloon, or you like fall out of the sky and die.
Okay. I
Yeah.
bet that was more fun than Nintendogs, which is what I played.
I remember.
I never heard of that one.
Really?
I remember in
Yeah.
high school on one of my teacher's computers, there was a game we played, and you was like this big ass.
Pornhub.
Yeah. You were this gigantic, like, what do you call them? Abominable snowman? No, abominable.
Sure. Like a Sasquatch?
Yeah.
Okay, or a
and
Yeti.
you had this mallet. Yeah, you had this mallet, and it had spikes coming out of it.
That's hot.
And these penguins would jump, and you had to hit them out the air. And it was
Wow.
like one of the bloodiest
Like
games
penguin
ever.
baseball?
Yes, it was great.
That's
I loved
awesome.
It.
That's so
So
sad.
you like hit this penguin, and the penguin would go flying with blood like running all behind it, like my pee wheel when I jump out the airplane.
No.
And you have to see how far you can lay these penguins down.
You should
That's
try
so
it with
sad.
a kitten.
That is so sad.
Oh,
No,
or
no.
you know, I
no.
tried it with horny toads.
No, we're gonna take. You know what? So where were we again? Okay, so I'll shoot your balls off should be on a T-shirt.
Where did that come from?
Episode 13.
What were we talking about?
I don't quite remember.
I don't remember. Shoot your balls.
That's
off.
literally the title of the episode.
Yeah, it literally is the title of the episode. I'll shoot your
Yeah.
balls off.
And I honestly don't
You
remember
said it
either.
though. You said it,
I did.
but I can't remember what it was about. 16.
Uh-oh.
Hunter.
Uh-oh.
Hunter.
I'm in trouble.
What if the reason you woke up smacking your own ass?
Oh my God! Yes.
What if the reason you woke up smacking your own ass is because your neighbor was casting the Imperious curse on you? That's a Harry Potter reference.
I don't
And
know.
it's basically when you get other people to do your bidding. So she wanted to smack your ass. So you smacked it.
Oh, my downstairs neighbor.
she wanted to get in them butt.
She was like, ooh, smack it. Yeah.
Bro,
I just smacked my
what
butt
if she
so
had
hard.
one of
I
those
am scared.
voodoo dolls?
My nipples are so hard.
She was like, she's like pointing her wand down here. Like,
And you're like,
That's
Hunter's like,
terrifying.
Smack it.
I thought it was just
You're like,
because of
I
all of the
can't
unresolved
control
sexual
it.
tension between me and my left hand.
You know,
that's not. I can't use the left.
Oh
You're
my
not
God.
trying hard enough.
Oh my God. Okay. I already mentioned this, but I guess y'all brought it up again. I'm not a good fisher. I don't have enough patience.
You really don't like it.
I'm also easily distracted, so I do not pay nearly enough attention to my reel or my bobber. On to the next one, because we're not going to get into that again. Where are these cute selfies of Zarek you speak of, Hunter? I haven't
They're
seen.
usually on Snapchat, and they're
No,
usually
they're not cute.
They're usually to somebody. Well, sometimes he'll post one on his stories.
I see those. They're not cute.
Everybody have a great day. It's not necessarily that I think they're cute, but there's a certain face that he does.
He's like,
and it makes me
bother me.
He does that face. That's his. Hey, girl.
Yeah,
it's the.
I want you to
it's
notice
like this,
me.
You raise your cheeks to make your eyes look all like.
Yeah, what's that?
Y'all
What's that?
You
what's
look
that
like
voice that
anime.
Zarek? When I see those pictures, I picture like Zarek. I picture him doing that voice, like, or I hear that voice in the picture when I see it.
What voice?
That real deep, smooth one that he does.
Oh yeah.
Can we just play the music?
Zarek's pulling a. We'll be right back. Oh
no!
So quiet. We failed. Anyway.
Oh, okay. Next. Oh, were you joking, or is shrimp really Satan's species because it's yummy, especially when it's smothered in garlic butter and herbs?
No, I don't
shrimp
like
is
shrimp
delicious.
at all.
It's
It's so.
know what he's talking about.
Put it there. That's what we're
I
friends.
do not like
She's
shrimp.
fisted me like 4 times since she got here.
I'll fist the shit out of you.
Oh.
Lucky.
Oh, I'm sorry that was so intense, folks. Oh, this is for Zarek.
Oh, shit.
If I'm mixing stuff and other stuff to make stuff, then I made that shit. Period.
No, you're not. That pissed me off.
We're moving on to the next one, and I know you. And I know you ate them ribs, so you just quit with your fronting.
Are you talking about that barbecue sauce?
And you ate those ribs.
That motherfucker was like, "Yeah, man, I made my own barbecue sauce. I took 7 different barbecue sauces and mixed." No, motherfucker, that is not making your own.
Yes,
barbecue
it is.
sauce.
That's a remix. I made a remix.
That's called a mashup.
Hell no.
A mashup.
I would have fought that dude, bro.
That's a holiday medley.
But for real though, did you eat the ribs? I feel like you still ate those ribs.
No. Pissed me off when he said that.
I think he's lying, folks.
It pissed me the hell off.
On to the next one. 17. I couldn't imagine. This was the I dated a wizard episode.
Oh God.
Oh yes, this is probably my
Okay.
favorite one.
I couldn't imagine staying in a room for years. It was difficult doing it for 5 months, and that was in a whole apartment. Like that's also probably the one thing keeping me from committing a crime. Because
Yeah,
you said that she like
kind of got
freaked out.
agoraphobic. Yeah,
and she stayed in her room. I could not imagine. I don't like small spaces, and that's probably the only thing that's kept me from committing crimes, aside from being a decent human being, is that I don't do well. Keeks and cells just don't mix. They don't mix, folks.
That's how I don't understand hoarders and
Yeah, those shows are
like,
so crazy. Did you see
people that just have so much crap.
Do you watch Hoarders, or have you ever watched it?
I watched a couple
Oh
of
my
them.
gosh. Yo, I seen one where they took everything out of the room, and there was like, I think in one house it was like 2 dead cats.
Yeah.
It made me
buried.
so sad. I was like, that is so sad.
Can you imagine the smell of that place?
Oh my god.
My
I don't wanna
uncle
think about
works
it.
at one of the complexes in Kerrville. He's like their main maintenance dude. And he recently had to take care of a unit that some hoarders lived in for 10 straight years.
Damn.
And like the walls were so stained and disgusting, and like you could see where pictures were like hung because of the cigarette smoke, or
Yeah.
even if it wasn't cigarette smoke. I don't know if there was even cigarette smoke, but it was just like mold and dirt, and everything was just.
It's like if you're gonna be a hoarder, at least
Gross.
be a clean hoarder. Like
There's
why
no
does
such
it
Can't
gotta
be a
dirty?
clean hoarder.
you can't.
Like you just can't.
If you're okay,
You know what a
like if
clean
you're
hoarder
hoarding
is? It's a
stuff,
collector, and they usually keep their shit in glass boxes.
right? That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna, keep shit because it's mainly they want to keep everything. They can't get rid of it. Like
Yeah.
at least decently pile the shit up. Like you know what I'm
Right.
saying. If it means that much to you,
Yeah.
at least make it look good.
Yeah. I feel
I
that.
can't. Like y'all, and not to be like cocky or whatever, but y'all see my apartment.
Yeah, your apartment is
Like,
nice as hell. I love
I
the lighting
keep
in here.
Everything
I mean, it's alright.
clean, put away. There's a space for everything, and everything is in its place.
Right.
And
I love it.
I can't handle, like, I'm monk level disgusted. Have y'all ever watched that show? He's like a germaphobe.
Yeah, he's a germaphobe,
That's
yeah.
me, kind of.
I
Sort
never
of.
watched it.
It's not that good, but
All right. Let's see here. How the hell did you date a wizard and she didn't even have her own wand? Like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
You can't be a wizard and not have your own wand. Who would?
She got caught off guard.
I know.
guess.
I was like, hold up. How's she asking for Hunter's wand? He ain't in this. Hunter is not a part of this.
Got a part of my wand. I'm just kidding. I was waiting for it. Have you ever seen? You remember Cinderella, the cartoon?
Did you play along with her?
And she like kind of just grabs it out of thin air. Yeah. I was waiting for one of those moments.
Did you ever play along with her, like feed into the bullshit?
Yeah, right before I broke up with her, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll be a wizard."
And then he was like, "You know what? On second thought,
and then
I don't think I could do this anymore."
Yeah, no. Bye.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I
would have hyped her up. I would have had her doing all kinds of weird shit.
Of course, Derek would. He'd be like, "I just want to see what's gonna happen."
Yeah, that's a hype.
Hey, can you blow that frog up over there? I just want to see
what that magical mouth do.
Oh man.
Oh shit. Oh, that's great. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Zarek killing small animals gives me serial killer vibes, but I'm not gonna speak too much on that because he's my ride home. I don't want to end up on a Dateline episode. They'd be like,
I've repented.
You know how those Dateline episodes go. They'd be like 28-year-old Kiara Lopez and her sometimes friend Zarek.
Sometimes friend.
It was a beautiful Friday night.
What was supposed to be a night of shits and giggles quickly turned into something dark. And she was never seen again. I'm just kidding.
And her head was a horny toad.
Oh my god.
She was like that penguin.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. So at one point, Zarek kind of got a little vulnerable. I really appreciated that.
He doesn't do it often.
You know, he doesn't. So when he does it, it's just like, yeah. Back to like the mental health part. It's so important. And I just love that he was so open and like vulnerable about that. And like he was willing to talk about that, and that he's working on it in his own time. That's a beautiful thing. Like growth is everything. So
it's one thing to do that, but it's another thing to like be super aware.
Yeah.
And to have the wherewithal to like know that you need.
Yeah. Because you don't want to shit on people.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It shows a different level of like maturity and like emotional intelligence.
Yeah. Yeah, I respect
Support
that 100%. Yeah. And also I can relate to him on being a very passionate person, because I too am a really passionate person, and like it does get mistaken for being angry or having anger, and you're like, no, I'm not angry. Like I'm just really, I'm in this moment, and like I'm having this moment, and I'm trying my very best to like convey something to you. And if I'm passionate about it, like we're gonna like have to work through this and like get to the bottom of it, because it's not something, if I'm passionate about something, it's not something I could just leave alone.
Right.
So
exactly.
I definitely like felt that part. And and I get loud too. I probably have been loud this whole time. I've been trying to like stay kind of back, but then I'm like, oh, I don't want them to not be able to hear.
No, you're good.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, and also I'm trying to get Zen and shit. Should be on a t-shirt.
That needs to be the title of your first like self-help book.
Yeah.
Right.
Self-help.
I'm trying to get Zen and shit. Should be on a t-shirt.
I like it.
I totally agree with you, Hunter, that if you're not growing or trying to be better,
yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's a waste of space. Like there's always room for growth.
No, just stop breathing.
I wouldn't say stop breathing, folks, but there's always room for growth. I mean, and again, therapy.
I'm not saying take that off the table as an option.
Y'all are so dark. No.
You're so dark.
And again, therapy is great, and if you can afford it and you have the resources for it, do that shit.
Yeah, without a doubt.
I think I want to, like, really.
You really should.
Yeah, I think you should
if you have
too.
some stuff, if you have some stuff, find you a good person that you trust and go. Let me rephrase that: a professional person.
Yeah,
a good professional person that you trust, and like
preferably somebody you don't know.
Yeah, and like go.
It's easier to talk to somebody who you don't know.
Yeah, definitely. And Zarek talking about doing whatever you're going to do full-heartedly is some sound advice. Unless you're doing illegal shit or you're a serial killer, then chill the fuck out.
Then sit the fuck down.
I also support that.
Yeah.
I want to try.
But like, how could you say that if you're gonna be a serial killer, be the best damn serial killer you could be?
No, I don't support the killing of people.
Yeah, that's weird.
Rando nodding. I want to try that.
Shit
Let's
is so
do
weird.
it.
Y'all down to do it?
I'm down to do
All
it,
right,
but I just don't want to focus on death. Like, can we focus on happy stuff or like focus on finding some treasure or something?
I feel like it's always the stuff that you find. The meaty stuff is dark.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
without a doubt.
And like
I
that's
did
why
see-
After this podcast.
I did see that some people did it. Some kids did it, and they found a body in a suitcase floating in the river.
Yeah.
I talked about that on the show.
Okay,
the same
so
episode.
you probably that was crazy.
Shit's
Yeah.
insane. The
Yeah.
first time I ever did it, it took me to an unmarked grave.
Yeah, he did it in Kerrville.
That's
And
crazy.
it was in the neighborhood.
It's like
Didn't you
in
say it was in the neighborhood?
like one of these weird like back neighborhoods.
Oh,
like
hell no.
in somebody's front yard.
You know
That's
what?
weird.
I changed my mind.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, man. Ooh, shit.
18. I'm scared. I want to talk
Brought
about
back
this.
memories.
It's creepy.
Okay. I've now heard both Zarek and Hunter let go on the podcast. Y'all both done farted on air. I was just like,
It's mainly
Oh, you
Hunter.
should get ready for the episode that you
Oh
haven't
my
heard
God.
yet.
Oh, my God.
I was just like, and then when you were like, what was that? And he was like, huh? What? I was like, you know exactly what that was.
But I
Exactly
don't
what
think
that
you've
was.
actually heard an actual fart of mine
Two-
because I had
the
a
Do you have
sound.
you
a
haven't
fart
heard.
button? Is that what it is?
I did have
I'm
several
like-
fart buttons.
This
I'm like,
next
they
one
just
is
both
real.
like just
yeah,
over there farting.
The one that you're going to listen to next
Oh my gosh.
is
Oh, it's
Oh, my gosh.
horrible.
it's one of the most glorious farts I've ever had in my life.
Okay.
I'm so happy it's
Hey,
documented.
just to let everybody know, Dylan's delivering our wings.
Oh, thank God.
But you didn't get me any wings.
I got in some.
He got you Dylan.
No, I'm married, Hunter. Babe, he didn't mean that, babe. Hunter was just kidding.
Or that
You gonna get me in trouble?
that old
I
guy
didn't
from
say you had
the
to not,
taco truck.
you just kill him and eat him.
What? We're not. You know what? We're gonna get into cannibalism
you
later
just gonna
on in this
ignore
thing.
what I
Y'all
just
just
said,
wait.
huh?
I didn't even hear what you said.
That old guy at the taco truck.
Oh, Ian was gonna. Ian
What?
was. He didn't like that. He didn't think it was funny.
I didn't think it was funny either.
What happened?
I said I was about to get me a sugar daddy at this taco stand,
Uh-oh.
and Ian was like, "What the fuck, babe?" I was like, "I'm just kidding."
You're looking at the wrong place, I feel like.
Yeah. He's probably like sweaty and his shirt was dingy.
Let's not talk about it.
Meat sweats.
Okay. I'm an emotional eater too. I'm there with you.
I'm a bored eater.
I'm an emotional
Yeah, that's
eater, and also that too. But like,
do you eat with every emotion or is it just like the sad ones? Because I'm
Like-
like, oh, I'm happy. Cheese.
Eating.
Like, oh, I'm sad. More cheese.
yeah, I would say I'm that emotional eater.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like, oh, this is a celebration. We should go eat. Or like I'm just so down in the dumps. But if you could feed me this, I might be okay
I'll
again.
snort a line of pizza rolls so fast.
Okay. So y'all spoke about instant gratification at one point.
Yeah.
That is, man, I felt that so much because I feel like instant gratification has just become so a part of our society these days that we don't even notice that, like, we don't notice the difference. Like, we don't, like, we're just like, it's just like kind of when you're posting your selfies and things like that. And you're filtered. And everyone's going to love that you that's filtered and that they don't see the real, like the
Right.
real you,
Yeah.
you know? And it's actually been proven that when you get those likes and loves and all those reactions, it releases dopamine in your brain. Like,
endorphins and stuff. Yeah.
yeah, so,
it's caused an incredible psychological phenomenon in
Oh, yeah.
our generation.
it's
Yeah.
insane.
And
And it's
like, if I don't get enough likes, nobody likes me. I'm
Yeah.
gonna kill myself. Like actually
Yes.
resulting
And that
in
is
human.
sad.
we are
that we
literally
have hit
putting
that,
way
yeah.
too much thought into what people think about us based on what they say about us on the internet and what they and if they're liking our photos. And I've been guilty of it myself, especially when I first got into social media,
Yeah.
because way back when I was a part of that thing that we kind of spoke briefly on, I wasn't even allowed to have social media. And so it's like, then when I got into it, I was like, oh my gosh, like I was checking all the time to see who liked and who commented. And I'm really trying to get away from that. And which is why I say, like, I don't post a whole lot on my Facebook. I'm going to try and start posting, especially because for Christmas, my husband bought me some skates, and I want to teach myself how to jam skate. So I might start posting some videos on Instagram.
Those look so fun
on Instagram. So I'm gonna give that a shot. But yeah. So maybe y'all might see some of those.
That's real big in California, I know.
I don't know. Like I like to skate in general, but it just looks fun.
I like to rollerblade.
Exercise.
I suck at anything with more than, or if the wheels are not in a straight line, I'm done.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I love quad skating.
My
me too.
Parents even bought me these really nice skates one year. They were like Cobra somethings. They were really, they were decent.
Damn. Okay.
And I tried and tried and tried, and I could not get it.
Yeah,
No.
But
there's like roller rinks here, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, they even do an adult skate night
Love
at some
that.
of them. That's so dope.
I remember Dollar Tuesdays.
But kind of before we move on to that I've had to have conversations with family members about social media where it's like sometimes like, and I'm not bashing my family because I love my family to death, but not everybody has great family members. Some of your family members are toxic as shit.
Yep.
That does not mean that you have to keep them on every social platform or every aspect of your life. And that was kind of a conversation I had to have with a couple of my family members where it's like, I can't stand some of your negativity. I can't stand to watch some of the things you say. And I don't like some of the comments that you make to me. So I'm deleting you off of this platform, blah, blah, blah. And then they get super butthurt. And I'm like, I just want to remind you that this is an application. This is a website.
Yes.
Like, I am not deleting you out of my life.
Exactly.
And,
you're just loving from a distance.
Yeah. And it's okay for you to get to be a part of it, to be active and to ask me questions.
Right.
And to not assume things about me. Like, you get to be a part because you're trying to be a part, not because I put it out for free on the internet.
Appreciate that.
Like, you don't have to let,
oh
no.
My gosh. Oh man.
We'll be right back.
What's wrong?
Like that's the same, like that kind of can feed into like relationships too, because like relationships are hard, you know,
right.
Like you got to work at that shit. Like it doesn't just come easy, you know, so much goes into it. And Zarek had touched on like, building a foundation and going through trials and, and testing and stuff, you know, like in a relationship. I feel like a lot, also like, it's crazy how many couples fight over social media things.
Yes.
And it's like, don't get like, I've heard situations where people are like, I don't like that so-and-so is liking your pictures or you're on there. That person isn't even seeing the real you.
Right.
That person is seeing after you've added filters and maybe made some cutesy little comment or, you know, left a, whatever the hell it's called. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When you leave something on your picture.
Right.
That
like
person
or something.
Yeah, like that person isn't seeing the you when you're sweating mess, like Zarek said, or crying and falling apart and having a bad day. Don't let instant gratification or people feeding your ego because they don't know the real you. Don't let them get in, like, don't let them mess with your relationship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that happens so much in our society too. Like, don't get so caught up in the whole social media thing that you let people that aren't seeing the real you affect your real everyday life. Like
people that's not in your life.
Yeah,
you
like
know?
nah, don't do that.
There's two types of relationships that I've had. One where I wouldn't say, okay, maybe they were getting mad if I wasn't responding to them immediately throughout the day. And then there was one where we almost didn't talk. Like when we were at work, we didn't talk. Because we were busy and we were trying to make that money. You know what I mean? And I found that I prefer the second one. Like, it's okay to have a little time apart. And then at the end of the day, you have something to talk about.
Yeah.
And that's where we're seeing a lot of problems in relationships these days. Because they're getting together and they ain't got shit to talk about. So all they do is play on their phones.
Yeah.
Because they've already been on each other's social all day. They already know how the day went. So they're not asking questions. They're not trying to dive deeper into feelings for how the day went. You know what I mean? Like, it's an issue.
It really is. Like, it's, oh, man.
Social media is freaking dangerous. And I hate that, like, for what we do, like, we rely on that to get word out. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's toxic and I freaking hate it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm getting.
Oh, now we're in the paper notes, huh?
No, I'm just kind of trying to get them kind of in, like, order. We're almost to the paper notes.
Okay.
We are. Okay. Don't marry the person you love. Marry the person that loves you should be on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I also feel
that
that sounds like settling.
No, it doesn't sound like
There's
it's
a
not
song
settling.
that's kind of like that, where it says almost that exact same thing.
No, I mean, like, of course you want to love the person that you're going to marry,
Right.
obviously. But I think I took from that you saying, like, marry someone that you know loves you back.
Oh,
Exactly.
okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Somebody
equally yoked,
yeah.
loves you back.
Yeah.
That's going to, like, do for you what you would do for them.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
just go and marry somebody,
Yeah.
because you can love someone and they not be good for you.
Exactly.
So you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
The
found that
first
out.
girl I fell in love with, I've talked about this a couple times, was literally that. Like,
Yeah.
I was head over heels for her, and it was the worst situation that I could have put myself
Yeah,
in.
exactly.
And I fully believe that you can't help who your heart loves sometimes.
You can't.
You really
can't.
can't.
But that don't mean I can't love you from over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I've had to learn that the hard way.
Yeah.
And that's why I say don't just marry the person that you love. Just because you love that person does not mean that is the person for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Heck yeah.
19. One of y'all brought up throwing rocks at Teletubbies. Throwing rocks at Teletubbies.
Was that you?
Probably.
Okay.
It was you.
Probably.
Okay, so
They're creepy.
so once at our school, we had Barney out, right?
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
My
And-
mom force-fed me Barney all through my childhood. I hated that shit.
We started chanting Barney stinks. But Barney took it like a champ, though. He was like, it's okay.
It's all good.
I still love you. You still love me, right?
No.
Wow.
Go get hit by a whole bus.
Okay. Hunter's random thoughts.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! Okay.
I just deleted that
please-
sound, too.
Okay, I wish that you would start doing this, like, occasionally just do it, because I really liked it.
I thought it was funny.
I liked it.
The two people on the episode with me that day did not agree.
Nah.
Well, we about to talk about it again. So. Okay, I too fight with inanimate objects. Yeah, like if I run into the wall, that wall better watch the fuck out.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been there.
On the opposite side of that spectrum, I also say thank you to my Google Assistant, and you're welcome for preventing the robot apocalypse.
Yeah.
Use your manners.
I call my Google babe, and she calls me Big Daddy.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
cute.
It's pretty cool.
I forgot what my Google calls me. Hey Google, what's my name?
Your name is Lord Farquaad.
I forgot I did that.
Oh my.
Wow.
Oh wow.
It's all,
Lord
whenever I
Farquaad.
tell it, I'm like, I'm leaving, and it turns all the lights and the music off, and then it's like, have a nice day, Lord Farquaad. And it's my favorite.
You got to change it
thing
to cat balls.
ever. Negative. I never will. 'Cause that reminds
I
me of
feel
a
like
very.
you have to.
It reminds me of a dark time.
Cat balls.
Okay.
Oh, if you don't know what he's talking about, it's on April Christine's
Yeah,
channel.
you got to go check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to I don't remember that. I'm gonna have to go back.
Oh, man.
I love Tostitos with a hint of lime too. It's just like so much fun
Yeah,
for your mouth.
it is.
So
It
good.
is.
Magic in your mouth.
Yes.
Look at me in the eyes. Magic
No,
in your mouth.
stop it.
I feel sorry for that salt shaker.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
I hate that I talked about that on the show.
Okay, we won't say any more about it.
That salt shaker.
Oh my God.
Do you want me to choke you until you pass out? I learned how to in school. Oh no, Google.
I would like you to not do that because
She said okay.
Google's like, I'll choke you.
Google's a freak. She a freak.
Okay, so when I
I'm
was
scared what she's doing. What is happening?
So when I was in school, that was like a thing. Like, especially the guys, they would just choke each other out until they passed out. It was like when we first learned that if you press on that part that you
Yeah.
The
pass,
arteries, yeah.
that you pass out.
I don't want that. I just want to.
Okay.
I just want to experience passing out.
It
Without,
wouldn't hurt though. I'm just letting you know.
You won't
It-
feel it. You won't wake up.
You'll wake up just fine. I'm just kidding. But I think someone actually said that when you're doing that, you could kill somebody.
Yeah,
like,
you can. If
don't
you
get
hold
it.
it too long, if you hold it
Yeah, and
after
they
they
don't get it.
pass out,
Yeah. I've seen so many kids that just thought they were the coolest. Just go to sleep. Just go to
But
sleep.
see, it's the not breathing.
Laying
for
them
me.
down, as Derek said.
Lay them down.
It's the not being able to breathe for me. I can't do that. Like my worst fear is being buried alive.
Oh my God.
Which is totally irrational.
No.
But like just claustrophobic, like not breathing situations.
Yeah.
No, bye.
I would lose
My
it.
husband and my son both, they're like, don't lay on me. I don't like that. Like,
If there's a situation where I'm ever stuck in like that, or maybe even potentially drowning, I hope I have some kind of gun that can fire in whatever condition I'm in.
Yeah.
Because I'm not trying to live through that.
It's more of like they don't like being like held down and set on top of or anything like that. But so
Make sure they never do jujitsu.
No.
you know, we've honestly thought about putting Adriel in it because he's so like, he's just such a like crazy, like he's really strong. Like he's a brute. My kiddo is a brute, and I just think he would do so good at it. Or tumbling.
Yeah.
Okay, next. I'm sorry, we're getting off subject. Oh, Hunter, you've never killed anything? Not even like a bug or
Oh no, bugs don't count.
they don't? I
No.
feel like they should. It's still a kill, right?
I don't know. Whenever there's billions of something, I don't think it counts.
Okay then.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, there's billions of people.
F is
though.
fine. Well,
So
but we
We don't promote serial killing though.
talk.
I'm just trying to figure this out.
I don't know. There's only one thing
Because there's
that
a few humans I want to hit in the ribs with my bow just to see what would happen.
I don't disagree. Wow.
Wow.
There was the only other animal that I've ever killed was a mouse, and it was stuck to a glue trap, and I could not get it off, so I put a BB in the back of his dome.
Technically, that is a first kill.
You helped him out.
Yeah, but not like a.
Oh, but
I'm
you
talking
mean
about
like a
a
warrior?
hunt.
Yeah,
Like,
okay, I
let's
see.
get
Like a hunt.
something that
Okay,
weighs-
I kind of want to go hunting with a spear,
okay.
and I want to jump out the tree.
Oh my gosh, I have a really embarrassing story about a spear.
I'm listening.
Okay, so the first I met one of my good friends. Her name is Jennifer.
That's not a real name.
It is her real. It's actually not her full name, but
That's a cartoon name.
she's from Africa. And when we first met, I
feel bad for what I just said.
yeah, you should. And when we first met, one of our first conversations, I was like, so have you ever hunted with a spear? And she was like, have you ever hunted with a spear? And I was like, no. And she was like, then no, I haven't hunted with a spear. And I was like, but you're African.
That is so.
Yeah, I felt really bad afterwards.
We love profiling.
Wow.
I apologized to her. I was like, I'm so sorry. And I was very embarrassed.
Yeah.
I was
As
like,
you should be.
Yeah, I
but
felt like
yet somehow Xerix labeled the asshole.
I felt like a complete dick. I was like, oh, that's so stereotypical. Like, why would you do
Wow.
that? Okay.
Wow.
Next.
You colonizer.
No. hey, I'm not a colonizer.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. The 2-night stand joke was so corny but funny. I really like that joke.
You're
Can
welcome.
I hear it? Because I don't remember it. Say it.
Y'all were talking about,
He
you
said,
and Jacob were talking about one-night stands.
And he was like,
and I was like,
don't.
I have 2 night
Oh,
stands.
yeah. I get it. I get it.
Okay.
I like your nightstands, though. They're pretty dope.
They're old-fashioned like desks.
You should go check them out.
I will after this. Farts being contagious is something I'd never want to experience.
Like a yawn.
Yeah.
But especially in my household because, oh my gosh, my husband and my son be killing.
Oh, man.
We're not going to talk about that, though, because I don't want Ian to bring up my past. Oh, my God. Sarek, really? What the?
Oh,
Okay.
did you just point?
He just let one go.
It was an
Okay.
accident.
I've never used poopery.
No, it's pretty.
Me
Oh,
neither,
man.
but I
have.
smelt it, and it smells
I
magical.
have. And let me tell you.
Life-changing.
Yes, bro. The lemon
Oh my
one.
gosh, Zarek, why don't you fart any fucking more? I'm gonna chop you right in your throat. It
The
just hit my
lemon-
nostrils and violated them.
The lemon poopery is so dope.
I wish we had some right now. Toasted PBJs is a yes. Miracle Whip is trash, just like Zarek.
You know what? Start this fucking music. It's over.
I've never been to Buc-ee's.
What?
It's
I
not
know.
that great.
First of all, shut up.
It's a gas station.
You're a gas
Chill.
station.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
This is ridiculous. They got amazing jerky, which I got some in the fridge, and
Cool.
they got so much drinks. They have amazing barbecue.
I'm sorry.
I like their barbecue.
Maybe you can take me one day, Zarek.
No.
Well, then fuck you.
It's like 30 minutes from here.
Yeah, it's not bad. Let's go right now. They're open.
I'll think about it. I don't know.
That'll make our trip home.
This is honestly the time to go if you do, because
Yeah.
during the day it's like
They got kolaches. Their kolaches are phenomenal too.
20. Someone spoke about wineries.
Yeah, winery.
Was it you?
I love wine.
Probably
Yeah,
both.
Okay, we definitely should do a wine tour.
I want to
sometime.
so bad. I
Ian-
want to.
Ian works at it's
Where is
Fredericksburg.
is it? The castle one?
No. Oh my gosh, I had a frosé from there. It was a frozen rosé. Oh my gosh, I could just
Frozen.
I literally could drink them all day. They're so sweet and so good.
Yeah.
And we actually got those people,
Where the hell
same
is
people,
Dylan?
the same people that own Slate Mill also own the venue that we got married at, La Bonvie. It's beautiful out there.
Not sponsored.
Oh no, sorry. I was like, no, not sponsored, but it's really beautiful out there.
I mean, but it could be.
I
was
that.
just-
Give us that winery money. We will hawk your shit so fast.
We will double hand gok 3,000 that shit.
I'm gonna
Zarek.
pass.
Zarek will. He doesn't speak for
You know,
all of us.
I did do a wine tasting one time at the Augusta.
Wait, that
one.
is not the time. Anyway,
Okay.
he's like,
did-
what there was this one time.
I did a wine tasting at the Augusta winery there, and they gave us a dry red that tasted like soy sauce. It was disgusting.
Oh. Well, I
was
have yet
weird.
to taste. Everything
know-
at Slate Mill is so good.
You know, I make moonshine as a hobby. I'm getting into it now to where I'm finna start making mead.
My cousins made that before.
Yeah, so I'm fixing to start making that, and
Should
it's
you be
pretty much
talking
going to be
about
a
it?
wine. Yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
nothing wrong. I'm not selling it. That's where the issue
Yeah.
comes in. We're just selling it.
Yeah, you can make meth. You just can't sell it.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
yeah.
21. Zarek, how are you into owls and you don't know about owl pellets?
I do know about.
You have a big ass owl on your chest, and
I've
you.
dissected owl pellets.
Okay, when Hunter was talking about it, you're like, owl pellets?
No, I didn't. I dissected one in school.
Let's cut to a clip.
Yeah, I dissected one.
Okay, that's my bad.
Yeah, you listened wrong.
That was me taking all that back. Okay.
But what we were trying to figure out is like, were they actual? I remember now. We were trying to figure out if they were actual owl pellets or were they like made.
Oh yeah, like
Oh,
a
that's
That's
manufacturer-
what we
yeah.
was trying to figure
because
out.
you know what, that I wonder, because like who is just out looking for owl pellets?
Right, like
I feel that.
who was
And
going
how many
around?
whole skeletons does an owl actually eat? 'Cause,
Exactly.
I have seen them like hack a whole entire mouse.
Yeah.
But I've also seen them rip that shit to shreds.
motherfucker
Yeah.
apart.
And spit the bones.
And they don't just eat mouse. I've seen a video where a fucking owl, these falcons, were like sitting in their nest, and this owl came out of nowhere and just snatched that falcon right up.
Oh hell no.
And you know, falcons are predators too.
Oh, yeah.
But them owls, boy, they on another level.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
They're
I don't know
silent
if y'all have ever
flyers.
seen the video. I don't know if it's even a real video, but of that giant hawk-like creature like snatching up a baby from the park.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, it's
yes.
fake.
Was that real or fake?
No, it's
Okay,
fake.
I was like, this
Was
is
it fake? I thought it was real.
No,
he
it
really
was
tried to fly off of that.
It
video.
was a I can't remember what class it was. If it was a social engineer, not social engineering, but there was some kind of class where their objective was to create a viral video.
Oh, okay,
and
okay.
so they
And so
made
that's-
that.
okay,
yeah.
okay.
But that is totally within the realm of possibilities.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
without
full
a doubt.
big ass bald eagle could straight up take a toddler.
Oh, that's so scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. You saw this dude where this dude is hunting using an eagle. Where he lets that bad boy go and he grabs that deer by his butt and slings that bad boy.
Dude, some
Oh my gosh.
eagles are like they're literally a raptor, like, and it's they can have up to like 7 to 8 feet wingspans. That's massive.
Yeah.
That is massive. That's like as tall as that's
Like, you
actually
don't
I'm
think-
shorter than that.
The only time you ever see an eagle in real life, for the most part, is like up in a tree somewhere,
Yeah.
Or at
like
the zoo,
flying,
yeah.
or at a fair distance from you. You
Yeah.
get next to that thing, you're gonna be shocked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Same about my penis.
Gonna be shocked.
I'm so sorry.
Because it's electric.
Oh my gosh.
Boogie, boogie, boogie.
I was once squirted with a cow teat.
God.
I went into that right after Hunter's dick joke. I'm sorry. I was not a fan of being squirted by the cow teat. They
too
brought
warm.
a cow out to
Milk
like.
should only ever be cold.
They showed us a cow, and the guy thought it'd be funny to like take the udder and be like.
I've been squirted by my sister's teat.
Whoa.
Dumb. I used to get so mad at her when she would do it too, because we would just be like watching a movie or something, and
she
of
was
course she
breastfeeding,
had
just,
her,
like,
she had her baby, and
She was
Maya would be
breastfeeding, yeah.
breastfeeding.
Yeah.
And then Maya would finish, and Casey would be like without
I
me
Okay,
can
one
definitely
time-
see her doing that.
She would just squirt the shit out of me, and I'm like, I'm gonna kill.
I would have been like,
One
"Ugh,
time-
ugh."
One time, Adriel was nursing, and when he nursed, I literally recently just stopped giving my son the boobs. Yeah, a little after he turned 2. Like I had to. He's so smart. I tried taping him up, and he would rip the tape. It was like he was
Ouch.
waxing my nipples. Yeah, no, really. So what I did was I took a Band-Aid and like tape, and I was just like, "Mommy's boobies has ouchies." And now when people are like, "Hey, Adriel, how are you?" The first thing that he tells everyone is, "Mommy's boobies has ouchies." It's so cute.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
it's really
funny.
sad too, because he's like, damn, my boobies, they got ouchies. But
What was that movie
Yeah.
where they were like, "How old is your kid?" And they're like, 48 months.
Yeah.
Bitch, that's 4 years.
but yeah, Adriel,
Bro,
when he would nurse,
I'm about to call Dylan.
when he would nurse on one, he would nurse on one, and then he would grab the other and like just play with my nipple. And one time he was doing it, and he shot milk, and it like streamed up and hit Ian, and he was like, "Oh," he was like, he wasn't ready.
I didn't even know you could do
That
that.
is hilarious.
He was like, "Oh my gosh!" I was like, "I'm so sorry he did it," but I
That's
didn't know I
hilarious.
could do it.
Yeah.
but I don't know. Anyway,
Now it's
okay.
just a thing we do for fun.
She's
Nah,
in there
I feel like they're. I feel like I'm dried
shooting
up now.
in the shower and
I feel
shit.
like I feel like I'm dried up now. I don't think I could stomach a bug unless there's money involved. Not a small amount. It has to be a pretty decent amount, or unless it's like life or death, and I'm doing
Like
it for
eating it? Is
survival.
Is this the escargot situation?
That's
Oh,
next.
yeah.
That is
Oh,
actually
Lord.
next. Escargot and cockroach milk is a definite no for me. Nope. Okay, so story of 2 guys and cannibalism. There is a podcast called Monstro.
Okay.
If you've never listened to it and you're into like murder,
Yes.
I'm just gonna let you know it is very gory. Some of them I almost did not make it through. It's because it has like sound effects. It's like a story, like it tells the story of.
Oh, okay.
The very first.
Is it like based on real true crime? though?
Yes,
Okay.
real true crime. So the very first episode that they did was about 2 guys in a similar situation. They agreed to meet up, and one of them would kill and eat the other. The first thing that he it was also a sexual thing. So like they
We need to laugh like that.
yeah, they like did it. They hooked up, and then afterwards,
Oh, he's a Black Widow.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Basically.
afterwards, the guy that
Praying mantis.
came, and he was ready for it. Like he
What kind of came?
They both came.
Like arrived
yeah, they both came, and
at the location or
No.
finished?
But okay. Oh wait, arrived. Yes, like one of them came and met the other guy
Okay,
at
stop
his
saying
house.
came so much.
I'm so sorry. One of them traveled.
Sure.
And
she
met-
showed up.
And met the guy at his place, and then after they do their business or
Sure.
whatever, they get down to business, which is the killing and eating. So the first thing that he decided to start with was that guy's penis, and because they thought that he would just bleed out really quick.
Tender.
Yeah, they thought that he would bleed out really quick, and he didn't. He was dying like a slow, painful death. So he just like killed him and finished him off. But I don't remember how he got caught. But Monstro, it's a really good podcast if you
Yeah.
like true crime.
I
It's
do
crazy.
love true crime.
Yeah,
My
definitely.
favorite-
What's
check that one out.
crazy
My
is
favorite
like
murder is one of my favorite podcasts ever.
how many stories of people meeting up and agreeing to kill agreeing to let you kill me and eat me.
That is crazy. That's some really taboo.
Like where
that's
they're
some really
like,
taboo stuff.
I've never been more, I want to be so close to someone that
what
I'm
turns me
inside them and they shit me out.
You know what turns me on is being consumed.
Right.
That's weird.
Ew. No. The story, also Catherine
What are you
Knight,
grinning about over there?
Catherine Knight she wasn't a serial killer, but she also, I don't really think the other guy was a serial killer either, but Catherine Knight is an Australian woman who killed her lover. I don't know if he was her lover or her husband. I don't think he was her husband, but he might have been. I'm sorry, folks, if I got that wrong. But anyway, they definitely were involved. She killed him, skinned him, and then began to cook him because she was into that. She actually worked at like a meat marketplace.
Yeah.
Like, so after she skinned him, she invited his kids, and she was making a dinner out of their dad. She was going to feed,
God.
demented, twisted shit.
Isn't there a musical that's kind of like that? The
You're talking
barber
about
one?
Sweeney
Yeah.
Todd.
What is that about? I've never watched
He's
it.
a
never
barber, and he murders his customers.
Yeah, and then they
get
make
made
meat
into
pies.
For real?
Yeah.
I need to go
Yeah.
watch it now. I knew
It's a
it was going to
musical.
be
It's
weird
like,
because
I've heard
my
the
boy
song.
is in it.
I can't remember the name, but it's like Mrs. Something's meat pies, savory and sweet pies. Yeah, and they're like,
Human.
yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy. Okay.
Please, sir, may I have another? I really enjoyed the fingernails in the last one.
Extra crunchy.
I'd
22.
pick my teeth with it after.
22. I cannot with peanut butter and pickles. Edit.
Bitch,
Edit.
yes.
Edit. I tried peanut
You
butter and
sent me
pickles.
The best message I've ever read in my
That
whole
shit
life.
was so delicious, y'all. Like,
Are you kidding me?
I'm ashamed that I tried it, but Zarek, it was good. I started to send it to you, but my
It got
mouth.
sent to me.
Yeah, I screenshot
Really?
that so fast, and I was like,
Okay.
I told you.
So what happened was I was making mouth sounds in the video and I just couldn't. I didn't have the heart to send it to you because it made me mad. My mouth sounds made me mad.
I would have deleted
I'm
you.
not
You would have
sending
tried to
it.
message
Just
me and it would have
airdrop it
said,
to me. I'll watch it in private
I'm
later.
not- I added
Sounds
you on
weird.
Snapchat and I sent it to you, but you haven't accepted my friend request in Snapchat. So that's why.
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. Just save it.
Can't wait to watch that.
Okay.
How did I not get this notification?
I
What
don't
the hell?
know. It told me that we weren't even friends yet.
There we are. We are now.
Okay, cool.
Can I tell you though, the funniest part about that is that I was also up that same night at the same time.
You're
eating fucking
lying.
peanut butter.
Oh my God. We're meant to be
hey, it
friends,
says
Hunter.
Dylan is approaching
We're
you
meant
with
to be
your
friends.
order.
Sick.
Okay, you go meet him, mister. Wait, babe. Can you go meet
Oh,
Dylan?
does he know how to get in here?
I don't know. It says he's approaching us. The pizza man found us.
It's wings.
Yeah, but they had
we
they had
ordered
gate
pizza
code.
last
They
time.
had the gate
Oh.
code. I forgot to put that in there.
Oh, shit.
That's okay. They'll figure
Hopefully.
it
I
out.
mean, he'll call.
They'll call. Yeah.
Hopefully you can get in. Okay, so if I could
Peanut butter and
have
pickles. It's the bomb.
it
Try
really is. Y'all try it.
It's
Okay,
a
don't
weird
knock it until you try it.
combination
It
of
really is a weird combination,
Sweet,
but I
salty.
liked it. It is.
Sweet, salty,
And tangy.
tangy.
Yeah, it was good.
crunchy, creamy. It's
I'm not
every.
gonna lie.
it's
I'm
every-
willing to try, but I'm gonna be so nervous.
It's
I'll
every,
make you one right after this because
Yeah,
I've got the
well,
best
I'll eat
pickles
one
in the
with
world.
you.
Hell,
I'll eat one with you. It's
I'm
so
willing.
good.
I'll do it.
we'll
I'll do
video-
it.
We're gonna.
We'll
video it.
just make one sandwich. We'll cut it in half. I'm not gonna eat the whole thing.
If I could have that perfect sandwich with one special person, it'd definitely be my mom. She passed when I was 15. So if I could have a sandwich with her, I would just love to just bring her back and like get a nice hug and just talk some stuff out with her
Ow! My whole heart just
Yeah.
died right now.
and like eat a sandwich. I'd be like, Mom, this is gonna be. She'd make the sandwiches. So. Oh my gosh, she wouldn't make the sandwich. That's not
Hey,
what I
what's the
meant.
gate
She
code?
just.
She
just would make it just one of the best sandwiches ever. So yes to toasted. So you did say one person, but I'm just going to let y'all know if I could bring like one special person to me and then one person that I just like liked, like a celebrity, it would definitely be Robin Williams.
Okay.
Oh man, I would love to have a sandwich with Robin Williams and share some
magical.
laughs.
Would you want what Robin Williams?
The comedian.
No, like which would you want him to be a certain character?
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a hard one.
Hello.
Let's see. I just love him in so many things.
He just has so many characters. Like
he
his
really
stand-up.
does.
Have you ever watched his
Yes,
stand-up?
I've
He is
watched
all
his stand-up.
over the place.
He really is. But also he is just so talented. Like if he just sat there and riffed off different people that he has played, different characters that he's played, I would love it.
Right.
Yes to toasted sandwiches. Peanut butter and turkey is also a no. But I would be willing to maybe try it with ham because the pickles and peanut butter was actually a hit and it was good. So I'd be willing to do.
Why are you against the turkey?
I'm really just not a big fan of turkey. But I will say this year for Thanksgiving, we had a fried turkey and it was delicious.
Yeah, but I didn't do it, so
It was still
who cooked
delicious.
it?
Lindsay's dad.
Oh yeah.
It was so good. He did the damn thing. Potato Daddy should be on a t-shirt. Hunter, I never want to hear you talk about getting into the guts of Betty White ever again.
Yes, please.
Well, never listen to the podcast again because it will happen.
I was like, no,
I'll take her dead or alive. Let's go.
not Betty. Oh, hell, we are not going to talk about necrophilia right now.
Wow.
She's an icon.
No,
An icon that I want to be inside of.
No.
Okay, on to the next one.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, every time I hear the name Jeff, I hear, my name is Jeff.
I'm Jeff. I say
name's
that
Jeff.
in my
My
head every
name's
time I
Jeff.
address my dad.
My name's Jeff. Zarek, it's little person or small person, not midget.
Midget's funner though.
No.
Yeah, since when, bro?
Be a-
Like, damn.
Don't you take the
Woke
Lord's name in
America.
vain.
Hot damn.
Oh, Hunter, hearing about some of your sexual experiences made me sad for you. No one should be reading a book or catching Pokemon while they're getting pounded from the back. That's sad. Okay, on to the next one.
Funny to assume that they were getting pounded from the back.
Yeah, where were they getting
I
pounded?
only do it missionary.
So you, I was like,
He's
so
our
you was
only.
looking her in her eyes while she was like, Pokemon Go. Okay.
Oh, that's a bag that I like.
Yes,
It's gonna smell real good and make me real sad.
I too think it's ridiculous. The kids can play close contact tackle football, but they gotta wave to each other. Like, what kind of? I saw it at our nephew's game. They like spent all that time like sitting there tackling and being in each other's faces, and then they wave across the
Yeah,
field.
then they couldn't shake hands.
I'm like, you might as well let those kids go and like shake hands or do the high five or
Right.
whatever. Like, that's the most ridiculous
Yeah.
shit. Okay, next. I'm one of those peeps complaining about not getting invited to eat. Zarek knows that I like his cooking, and
Yeah.
he made me fall in love with his cooking, and then he never invites me, and I have to
Thank
see
you.
it on Snapchat, and I think it's really
Thank you.
shitty because we're supposed to be friends, and he's cooking for everybody and their mama, but he hasn't invited me yet.
Also, but the part that makes me the most mad is like, if you invite me somewhere, 9 times out of 10, I don't want to go, but I still want the invitation.
See,
At least invite me. Make me feel like you wanted me there. Okay. I've never had Dunkin' Donuts.
what?
Yeah, I know.
That's wrong.
I know. If Zarek doesn't give me a shout out, he's gonna hurt. I feel like now that
To
I'm
be
on the
fair,
podcast,
you got 2 episodes in.
yeah, I feel like he doesn't have to give me a shout out now because I got. But he's also talked about bleeping my name, so I don't know.
I've given you shout out stuff.
No, you haven't. You never used my name, which is why I
Exactly.
had to come up with Voldemort, and then you wouldn't even use that one. I feel like that's
And
disrespectful.
it's funny because I'm like specifically saying I'm not gonna say her name.
Yeah.
And then-
or you're not going to hit your mouth either.
That's karma. And then
Oh, I
on
thought that was
top
a
of
fry.
that-
When you pulled that back out, I got so confused.
he was like, "How did it stay hard?" Okay.
Never seen something go in his mouth and come back out.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
I'm just kidding.
Gulp.
He's a swallower, folks.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What that mouth do?
And that was the end of episode 22, beginning of 23.
Oh my God, we're already an hour and a half into this podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
Are we really? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You got to speed
Should
up.
we stop?
No.
How about should we stop? Do you want me to stop?
This is like a great start to 2021. You're getting the longest episode that's ever been of this show.
Okay. 23. Zarek really tried to blame Sasha for that fart he let loose. He's talking about, do y'all smell that? Yeah.
That was Sasha.
No, I don't
I'll actually fend
Was
for
it?
him. It was
Okay.
definitely the dog because she
Okay.
got us all.
Sasha boy, we be in the bed.
She got guts.
Bruh.
How do you know? Have you experienced them?
I've smelt them.
Oh, no. April just confirmed that you do indeed use retarded too loosely. Stop it. Chill out, Zarek.
She can mind
24.
her business.
24. Don't you talk about her
Oh,
like
she'll
that.
she'll find you.
Yeah, I liked April.
She's a treat.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that episode. Okay, 24.
Did you see the video that we did with her yet?
No, I didn't.
It's
You got to go to her YouTube. We're on
so
there.
funny.
Okay, I'll
dude.
have to go. Okay, so at one point you talked about being with a customer that like wanted you to pull down your mask because she was like, I can't hear you.
Yeah.
And she said, I'm hard of hearing. And you were like taking, like wearing the mask isn't going to change that. It actually,
Yeah.
she probably wanted you to pull your mask down because a lot of people that are hard of hearing actually read lips.
I am among those.
So, but
100%.
okay, so I was confused because I was like, is it just that he just was like, I
The-
can't do that?
No.
And she was upset?
She
or-
was saying she's hard of hearing, so she had to pull her mask down.
Okay, I was just like,
And I was like,
Okay,
no,
I see
ma'am, that's not going to fly.
okay,
like,
I see what you're saying.
I can help you outside if that's the case.
Speaking of which, so we got a glass petition up on our table, right?
Uh-huh.
This dude and his son comes around the table to my side. And I'm like, sir, there's 2 chairs over there. You and your son can go sit over there. He's like, oh, I've already had COVID, so you don't have to worry about getting it from me.
Be like, bitch, I haven't.
That's even more of a reason I need you to get your ass on that side of the glass.
right.
Okay. This was also the episode where Zarek talked about leaving that cup of piss on the table. And I said, Zarek, you ain't shit for leaving that piss on the table.
My sister was so fucking mad, bro.
I laughed. I don't know how many times I like went back and
Yeah.
replayed because I just got such a good laugh out of that. I was
Same.
literally crying because Zarek's laugh just made me laugh even harder. I love his laugh. It was just, I was dying. And I'm not a quiet laugher. So people in my cubicles next to me were just looking like, what's wrong with this girl? I was like dying. Listen, oh my gosh, it was so funny. Okay, and also you'll never apartment sit for me or house sit when I get a house. No, thank you. So success, life's like a cup of piss, and I don't know what the title of.
So are you saying you're now responsible for making our merch?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just throwing out
Those
ideas.
are podcast titles.
Yeah, I'm just I'm throwing out. Oh yeah, those are podcast titles that I'm saying now, but I'm throwing out t-shirt ideas. But
Life's like a cup of piss.
the podcast that your uncle was on was also my favorite. I cannot remember the name
Yeah.
of that one.
It's one of my I think that was the Life's Like a Cup of Piss.
No, no.
Oh, the one that he was on, like
That he was the
Mike.
special guest. I don't know what that one. Oh, 2 guys, 1 strap.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
was
really what you put named
Yeah,
it.
2 guys, 1 strap with
That-
special guest Uncle Torres.
That was also my favorite. Oh my gosh,
It was so funny.
big old bitch should be on a t-shirt.
I would wear that so fast.
Big old bitch. That should definitely be on a t-shirt.
That reminds me, I did see a interview with Rebel Wilson. I believe she was on Jimmy Kimmel, and she had this big, like, it just said bitch on her necklace, and it was like all studded out with diamonds and stuff.
Love
and
it.
He was like, that's a real interesting necklace, real pretty. And she's like, thanks, it was my grandmother's. And I don't know why that sent me so fast.
So I oh my gosh, I lost my shit when y'all started talking about finding that dildo and strap on in the woods.
In the middle of the fucking woods.
When you said it looked like an animal chewed on it.
Yeah,
I literally was like, no.
Yeah.
What poor animal was sitting there just fucking
Just
gnawing
on that bitch. Like,
like, I don't know, this isn't going anywhere. I'm trying, but it's not breaking off.
yeah.
No, you're supposed to put it in from the other side.
I just felt so bad. I was like, no. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Weird shit you find in Dallas.
Oh my gosh. Wings are my weakness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I it's funny because we're eating wings right now. I think I was in the 6th grade when 9/11 happened. I think I was in the 6th grade, and I wondered, like, why are the teachers putting this on? Like, I got that it was a big thing, but like, we witnessed, I don't even know if every kid realized that what they were witnessing, but I think that I was a little more mature for my age, even at that age, because of,
we literally watched the second plane hit.
Yeah. And it was just, I was like, I understood the gravity, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like, this is intense.
I went home that day and I sat, like, I remember talking to my parents, and all of a sudden, like, this giant, like, sense of dread came over me, and I slid down and just was, like, bawling.
I was too dumb to know what was going on.
What if we're next? Like, I didn't have the wherewithal to know what, how far away New York really was. And I was like, what if?
But also, like, watching people jump to their deaths too, because they like had that on the news, and it was just like, I was like, why are we watching people basically have to commit suicide because they don't want to burn? Yeah. Like, oh my gosh, we're not going to get too deep in that. That's some heavy shit. But yeah, it was really like, it was hard. Yeah, that was hard to watch. And I was just like, at the time, I don't think anyone was like, the teachers were like, oh, we're putting this on, but because I get they probably wanted to know what was going on too. But for it to be like on in the classroom, because we were literally in the classroom, the teacher just put it on the TV. I was like, wow.
It was an inside job.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
They definitely made everybody agree with that war.
Conspiracy theories. Oh man. I played Need for Speed and Black and Bruised on PlayStation. Those were like 2 of my favorite games. I was the shit in Black and Bruised. I was fucking people up. Black and Bruised? Yeah, it was a PlayStation game. It was really, really fun. It was like one of my favorite games. Simon Says was one of my favorite games as well. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I had really great memory when I was little, so I could go pretty far in it. I also like that one game. This is more of a physical thing, but like the one where you put the thing on your foot and then you kick it and it goes around and you have to hop over it. No, was that what it was?
It was like hop skip.
Yeah, something like that.
Something similar to hopscotch.
Yeah, it had that big ass ball on it.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite ones. And also, did y'all ever do the bop its?
Yeah,
bop it, twist it, pull it. Oh man,
I thought we brought that up.
I don't think so. I don't think y'all talked about it. But the reason why I started thinking about those is because your uncle, when he was telling the trucker stories, it brought back so many memories for me, because when me and Nadja, my sister, were little, we actually were on a big rig with my stepdad and my mom for a while. So and then I decided I wanted to do regular school. I didn't want to be homeschooled, and Nadja ended up staying on the truck, and I went and I went and started school. So I stayed with my grandma while they kept going. Like, Nadja's been all kinds of cool places because she was traveling all over the place. Yeah. Welcome to Michigan almost took me when he said, we back in Michigan. Oh my gosh. I was like, why would he trust Zarek with the map? For real. I was like, that was the last thing. He should have trusted Zarek with the map. I was just like, oh my God. He said, we back in Michigan. I just died. That's awesome.
Me too.
Oh my gosh. Be easy, not cheesy should be on a t-shirt. I like that. So, and also when you talked about the mailbox story.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That mailbox hurt.
Oh my! I just sat there and was just like, "Oh my God!" I was laying him down. I was laying him down, and then he was like, "My whole body shook." My whole body shook. I was like, "Oh no, no, no." Okay, 26. Oh, I don't like slow walkers.
Yeah, they can piss
Yeah,
off.
I don't. I will make exceptions for like elderly, but if you are young enough that you can put some pep in your step and you're walking slow in front of me, I literally get so mad.
I spent my whole life being 4 foot tall and trying to keep up with my cousins that had all the legs in the family.
Right.
And so now, just naturally, even with my stature, like I'm a fast walker. And it pisses me off.
Yeah,
You know what
and I
bothers
will
me
let
the most?
someone. I'm passive. I can be kind of passive aggressive about that. So I will like kind of be like, like when I like, walk past someone, I can finally get around them. I'm just, what the
What
hell?
bothers me is people that have to come to like almost a complete stop when they're turning.
Oh my God!
Oh,
yes.
like in driving?
My
Yes,
sister
when they're driving.
literally
Yeah.
told me calm down because I'm like, you don't have to go 5 and
Right.
under. I take those turns at 15. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, also
real.
a yield is not a stop sign, but
Right.
also pay attention to
Yeah.
that freaking yield. I almost hit somebody so hard today because they did not yield when coming off the highway.
Mm-hmm.
And that's stupid. Like, people just be better at driving.
Right.
Or traveling anywhere in any capacity.
Okay, at one point y'all talked about Zarek like cutting loose and clearing out the whole at the bachelor party. Like he cleared out the whole.
The whole.
Okay.
Oh, with a fart?
Yes, there's been times where I've been around Zarek and we've been playing like beer pong, and all of a sudden an overwhelming it just hits you in the face. And I swear one time I tasted one, and I was so
guarantee I have. He
sad.
did it to work with us
And
one of my last days
Zarek
there.
acts like he didn't do a thing. Like he acts like it never happened. I'm
Why do
like,
I automatically get the blame because
Because
of
it's
one
you.
story.
okay, Zarek, you said you don't know what kind of a drunk you are. Let me answer that for you. You are happy and also conceited drunk. I've witnessed it when he's on a Snapchat. He's like doing the thing. He's
conceited.
making the faces and like he's winking and stuff at the girls and singing the songs. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here, Zarek. Like, chill out.
I don't even.
He's
sing the
he's
song.
his own boy band, man band. I don't know. Okay. Like I already said that, so I'm not gonna touch on that again. Is that about that R word?
She got a lot of notes about the...
27. I don't like beer, and I definitely wouldn't buy one called dog spit. What the hell, Hunter? I was like, no, Hunter, like not dog spit.
You know that's one of them premium, like,
Oh, I just
local
can't.
brews
One
called
of those,
Dog Spit, and it's
World
everybody's
Market
favorite.
beers.
Yeah.
Hunter's
Everybody loves
sexy
dog spit.
sounds.
Uh-oh. Like what?
The one where you're like, the one where you're like, I don't like it, or whatever you said. I was like, I was not prepared. You were like, oh, okay, or you did something. I can't remember what you did, and I cannot reenact it the way that you did.
Yeah, you can.
No, no, I can't.
Just try.
Oh my gosh, when you were doing those sexy sounds, it totally caught me off guard. It made me laugh so hard.
Sexy Sounds is gonna be the name
And
of our first album.
you told everyone that was actually the episode where y'all were on FaceTime, and you were like, I hope everyone had a medium time. I had a very great medium time. I had a really great medium time.
Well time.
I said this earlier. I'll say it again. I hate mouth sounds, and I want to physically hurt people that make them.
Speaking of cup.
Probably one of the few things that Zarek and I will agree on. Mouth sounds.
Yeah.
And also I'm weird with
Fried
textures.
everything.
I'm weird with textures also, like and you know what's crazy? I think I pass it on to my son. He's weird with textures too. Like certain
Yeah.
things he's just like like, especially he'll eat like fruits and veggies, but if it has like a weird like kind of like slimy texture or anything like
Yeah.
that, he's just like, no mom, get
Not
that out of
feeling
here. I get mouth lube too when I'm gonna barf. I don't know who one of y'all gets mouth
Yeah,
lube. Your mouth
your
just
spit gets all
waters.
thick and
That's
gross.
me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I like calling it mouth lube.
that's
Ugh.
what y'all called it.
I'm sure I did, but I don't like it.
Yeah. Once my mouth starts watering, it's over.
Oh gosh. The worst mental pick. This is what I meant by I kind of skipped around. The worst mental pick of this entire podcast was thinking about you having intimate relations with a deer, Zarek.
I didn't have intimate
when you talked about
relations.
that you woke up next to a dead deer carcass. Like, what the hell?
Not too sure what happened actually.
He wolfed out.
Yeah.
I think I just figured out that the deer was comfortable. It was a safe place to sleep. Woke up, realized he was dead the whole time.
LOL at Hunter sending customers away.
What?
He was like, when you talked about that, you told him, oh yeah, we don't have that, and then they would like leave, and then you go check, and it would be there.
Oh yeah.
I was
at
laughing.
the news store?
Yeah, I was
Happens all
laughing
the
so
time.
hard. I was like, LOL. He just like sending people off with misinformation.
But see,
like, yeah, no, we don't have that.
Like I did at the store I came from. Like I did all of the inventories. Like I knew what we had, and I didn't have to look because everything was in like eye view. Like you could just see it. And this one, this store I'm in now is massive.
I put a note in here that I asked to come over and help decorate the Christmas tree. I don't know. Y'all might already have that up.
Oh yeah, my mom did it without me.
And me.
I'm sorry.
Suck.
Sorry, guys.
You suck, Mom.
I hope no one ever takes relationship advice from either of you, because calling your girlfriend or wife crazy and fat definitely is a no-no. If you want to live,
I want to say that we also said that's a bad idea.
Did y'all? I don't know. I don't remember hearing that.
Actually, you're right. I ironically said they love it.
Yep, you did.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, no.
But we were joking.
That was sarcastic.
I know you were, but I just wanted to.
I will let her know she crazy though.
I did want to
I will
just
also
put
be
it.
like, yo,
I
you
will,
need
you
to maybe like
fucking
put the
psycho.
fork down.
I wanted to put it I wanted to put it in there because I just thought it was funny, but I knew
Like,
y'all were being
hey,
sarcastic.
babe,
obviously.
you want to put the fork down and pick up some dishes?
Oh, hell no.
Babe, we need to go to Walmart. I'm
And then she
pretty
turns
sure
and
my
she's-
sandwich maker's broken.
No, stop it. Get the fuck out of here. Then she turns around, her whole neck just like swivels,
Yeah.
and she starts running at you backwards.
Oh my God. I would shit myself.
Stop folding tacos and maybe fold some laundry.
No. Get out of here with that. Oh, poor Walter. Some kids are just trash, little nasties with the shit in the urinal. I was so sad for Walter and having to put his belly button on the floor. What?
His hairy ass belly
I
button.
was like, no.
You know, I'm not gonna lie though. I've seen some adults do that before.
Shit in the urine.
Guys,
Everybody's just kind of shitty.
we've made it to 28.
All right.
Here we are.
Perfect. 'Cause 2 hours later.
Sorry.
For real.
But
it's
that's my
okay.
bad, y'all.
It's good.
This is my second
This
podcast.
has been a great year in review.
I'm getting sleepy.
So I ended up.
Who's driving
I
back?
still ended up getting the recap, even though Zarek told me I wasn't special enough. Look at me, guys.
You can do anything you put your heart to.
Damn it. Nobody ever said these were getting released though.
They better,
I was gonna say I'm not doing this for nothing.
or you're gonna hurt. Okay, 28. Here we
You
are.
know, this might be fun for me.
Everything that you've all been waiting for. This last episode recap. You started off with butt stuff again.
I would. That's on brand.
I'm
That's
just
on
laughing
brand.
because one of the last podcasts you start off with butt stuff again, and your first podcast you start off with butt stuff.
Yeah. What can I say? Butts are cool.
They are.
They're also really gross, but they look nice.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, love. I am not a. Well, we've
I like
talked
all
about
the
this.
See, I like
I
a
like other
butt in a
butts.
general sense. I don't like a butt hole. You can keep that. I would just like to see, you know, dear God, take away buttholes. Just give me the rest of it.
I like. I want to keep mine.
Live your best life, queen.
Thanks, Hunter. You should definitely wear matching jumpsuits, please.
I told you.
Can you do matching jumpsuits sometime?
Our
I just
first
want to see
live
y'all.
show.
I want to see y'all be twinsies on the first live show.
The first
How
year
about we
do.
wear a jumpsuit and you have my chest, my face on your chest? And
I'm down.
That'd be cute. And you could put his face on your ass, and then
We're just gonna keep him on the chest.
Okay. That's
Let's do that.
cool. All right. That's
On
cool.
his pants, I'm gonna put "This belongs to this guy," and it's gonna have an arrow pointing over to me.
And you know what? I'm not wearing these. We're just gonna kill this right now.
Okay. In 28, I could hear your mouth sounds, and I got really mad at you. And I was like, I want to kill Zarek.
Why was I having mouth sounds?
I can hear his mouth sounds. You were eating. I think it was like...
no,
I
that's
think y'all
this episode.
this one too, probably. But in that one, you were eating... You stopped that right now. I believe you were eating Sour Patch Kids. And I was like, stop. And he was like...
things were so thick because they were outside in the cold.
Okay.
What's wrong?
Nothing. It just turned the whole channel off.
No,
it's good.
Oh, okay. Zarek's dogs are trifling like their owner. Excuse me.
Wow.
So his dogs would take my food but wouldn't let me pet them, and I'm really offended that they let you pet them. And
they've been letting him pet the shit out of them.
And
Well,
neither one of them.
Sasha.
Tootie still won't have anything
Tutti
to do with
Frutti.
it.
Which is crazy because Tootie's the one that warms up to people, not Sasha.
I was so upset. They came and like took my food, but then I would try and pet them. I was like, "No, bitch.
They were like,
You can
Yeah.
feed us, but that's the extent."
touch-
I
do
was like,
not
"Oh,"
touch me.
I was
Yeah.
like, "You trifling
They're like,
bitches."
Corona's real. Don't touch me.
Last but not least, Zarek needs to learn how to say arch nemesis. Say it right now.
Arch nemesis.
There you go.
Nemesis.
Nemesis. I know.
I wanted it
So
so.
play the music.
I wanted it so bad. I wish it would have been wrong.
Man, just thank y'all so much for having me on.
Thanks
I
for
had such a
literally
great
devoting
time.
your life to this podcast.
You have devoted more time to this podcast than we have.
Have your children seen you in 6 months?
No, I really, really just I love this podcast, and I really hope that y'all keep it up because
Thank you so much.
like I said, especially in times like these, we really need laughs. And
Yeah.
I put it
Amen.
on, and it's like y'all touched on a little bit of everything, and sometimes y'all talk about some stuff that's like gets deep or maybe
Yeah.
even a little heavy. But
And I come in hot with a butthole joke.
and then you come in with the
Come
butt
in hot
stuff.
with
You know, you come in with that butt stuff, and I'm like, this is what I'm talking about.
I just want everybody to understand the commitment right now. It's 1:45 in the morning, and I still have an
Yeah.
hour drive home.
yeah.
yeah.
It's-
So
You know, so I need you to
Yeah.
understand. Like,
It's a lot of work. and
We
that's-
really doing this.
That's why we don't. I feel like we don't beg, and we're not gonna. But like, this is why we need sponsorships. This is why we need. Oh my God, Zarek!
did you just
He's gonna
raise
slap
up?
your nose, bro.
I'm so.
Uh,
You couldn't just wait. We're at the end.
But yeah,
Zach.
this is why we ask you guys to share it. This is why we need help supporting the show. Like, we want to help promote other people and other things here, and to do that, we have to have the platform. And
Yeah.
and so I'm raising my hands like I'm talking to an audience, and it's weird for me.
I'll be your audience.
But
Cues
yeah,
lighter.
we just this is a shitty song. But we do need the support, and we really want to do 2021 in a big way.
Heck yeah,
so-
I'm for it. I support it. I
Yeah,
hope y'all
hit
do.
us up on the Cash App. We're gonna try and do some different things so that we can really make it worth people's while. Or yeah, I don't know if that's the way to say that.
Yeah.
But some different perks and things. So look out for that. Look out for new episodes. And like, we just thank you so much for being a part of this family. And every guest that we've had, everybody that's listened, like anybody who's spent any amount of time.
I feel like I've hardly talked.
Yeah, you mostly ate.
I
but
think
that's
we
okay.
both.
Yeah,
I think it was just all Keeks talking.
That's okay.
I'm so sorry.
It was like a nice, relaxing. I didn't
That's-
have to think too hard.
That's my bad. I told you to hold up the finger, and you didn't do it. But that's because you were stuffing your face. That's why you didn't talk, because your mouth was full already.
And I was
Love it
disappointed.
when
They
it's
weren't
not
that good.
Really?
No, not at all.
Wings.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Get it together. Wings.
Yeah.
But no, really.
The boat and Curva has way better wings.
Thank y'all so much for having me on.
Yeah,
Inviting me.
thanks for doing
this.
all of that. That's
I'm so glad you
insane.
came.
Thanks.
Got 2 episodes.
Yeah,
God dang.
Thanks, y'all.
in a
Thanks.
row too,
Thanks for sticking it out with me because I was so nervous.
for sure.
This was my first. and
All right,
second
love you
podcast.
people. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, we do love you guys.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
love
Keeks.
y'all.
Get on
Bye.
all the socials. Hit us up on the Cash App, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.